Today we are doing the 1314. What I am going to do is do the must-sees and the maxillary, which is the right linguals and left linguals. To start off, I did want to say I am wearing my loupes, but my light is off because it makes the whole mouth white. So we're going to start and do the right linguals using our mirror. For indirect division, we want to find the correct cutting edge, which is where we make sure that the long axis of the tooth okay, and this is just on the distal part of the tooth, so we want to make sure that we get to the come forward. Or actually, we want to go back. I don't know why I just did that. There we go. Starting at the distal line, and we want to make sure that we go in our proximal, making sure that we keep the first third of the blade adapted, making sure we keep the terminal shank parallel to the long axis of the tooth, making sure we are rolling, keeping our thumb bent. So I was at 11 o'clock for that, so now I am going to go to 9 o'clock. And I'm going to have the patient turn away from me. Let me tighten that up a little bit. Okay. Sorry, let me get situated here. Okay. So now with the mirror, what I'm going to do, since I have direct division, is hold the tongue out of the way. Again, making sure we have the correct cutting edge. Starting at the distal and going in. Keeping the shank parallel. Staying on the cutting edge. Can you hold it still, please? And this is just for the posterior teeth, the distals of the posterior teeth, I should say. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to do the maxillary, or sorry, mandibular, and that is the right facial and left facial. So I am going to start on the right, that way I'm still at 9 o'clock. Again, making sure I have the correct cutting edge and my shank is parallel. The patient is still turned away from me. Starting at the distal facial line and going back distally, making sure we are going parallel, or sorry, interproximal, as well as keeping the shank parallel. And we are rocking on our fulcrum. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move to 11 o'clock. I'm going to retract the mirror. Oh, have the patient turn. Sorry, let me fix this. It's a little loose. Okay, have the patient turn away from me, pulling this back. And then we are going to make sure we have the correct cutting edge. Okay, and then again at the distal facial line, go distally, keeping it parallel, staying adapted to the first third of the blade. Oh, we're missing a tooth. Okay, so now that I'm going up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and grab this gum down. Making sure that we are turning. Sorry, I jacked up there. Okay, and that's it for the 13-14.